Momo and Okarun was looking for his nuts. And no, we not talking about that nuts. We talking about a different kind. And if you ask, I ain't answering. Just so you know, you know. But Turbo Granny was just yapping instead of helping. So this started to happen.
Fight back! Fight back! Fight back! Fight back!
Few minutes later.
They went back home and agreed to look for it tomorrow. Before Psycho left, she said that it's still her power. So you gotta remember that. And while all that was happening, Granny was staring the whole time. She still looked heated for what happened. Once Okarun made it to school, a dude tried to be buddy-buddy with them so they can get close to Momo. But there's only one reason why he's doing that. Because he heard a rumor that Momo's a professional honey pop character. So Okarun was not trying to have that. So bro decided to transform real quick and made him his son. Alright, little bro, who told you these bum-ass rumors? Did I make him slow? 2x speed is not gonna help with this one. So bro decided to let him go and try to sit back to his seat like nothing happened. But here's the thing though, Turbo Granny was in his backpack the whole time. So bro rushed down in the classroom like a track star and he questioned why she was there. So Turbo Granny tried to make an offer with him so that she can get her power back. But bro shut that offer down like he phased Gabby. So then Momo came by and told her about the situation.
Flashback.
Remember the rumor that started on Momo? Well, it was all because of her. Mainly because she was salty for what happened. The crazy part, she was able to see that hand because she has one of his sacred jewels.
End of flashback.
Ira's planning to capture Momo because she thinks that she's a demon. So while all that was happening, Granny told him that she's the one that has it. And now she's in danger because she's able to see yokai like they're Slenderman. At the end of the day, Ira wanted to talk to Momo, but we all know that's a lie though. So Momo agreed and she followed her. The thing is, they didn't know what she looked like, so Granny told them that that was her. Once they made it to the location, that's when they used their chance to sneak up on her. And they tied her hands down. But that did not work for too long because Momo gripped up their friends and slammed them across the room. And all I gotta say, they ain't surviving that at all. Quick revive ain't saving them. So Ira decided to keep on going and put Okarun's ball in her. But that's when he came by from the situation and warned them that they were in danger. That's when they meet their next Elden Ring boss. And she really wanted Ira to call her mama. But Okarun was not trying to hear that BS. So he tried to bite her, but he missed. So bro tried to do it again, but he got grabbed by the bag. Hey, you hear that? And then she just tried to go and eat him whole. And I ain't listening to y'all for this one. Last video, yeah. This one, no. So Momo tried to stop her, but she failed badly. The lore is going to take notes for what happened, except for swallowing someone whole part. So once she ate bro up, she wanted Ira to say mama again. But then she refused. So she decided to grip up Momo with her hair and tried her last attempt on her. But obviously it didn't work out. So she spun Momo around like a Ferris wheel and slammed her to the ground. Then she ate her whole like she was a titan. But then Granny had to go step into this.
Now, I tell you what, I like you and I want you. Huh? Now we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
Then she got burned from the inside out. So she grabbed both of them out of her mouth, and that's when the final battle was about to begin. So she grabbed some materials and tried to chuck it at them. But she missed, but she got herself some more ammunition. But while all that was happening, Momo and Okarun was running with Ira. They were basically playing capture the flag. Then the yokai appeared out of nowhere like she's a FNAF jump scare. Then she slammed her into the wall. She basically told her it was nap time. So Okarun basically just had to run. Bro was waiting until she was able to pick herself back up. So she managed to kick him out of his form in time. So she managed to get Ira in time, but there's one problem. Her hair got tangled up heavy. So that's when Momo got up and made fun of her that her hair was nappy. So she was extremely heated and tried to destroy everything to get herself untangled. So Momo decided to grip her leg so she can't do nothing. So Momo told him now's the chance to finish her off with a punch. But the main problem is that he doesn't know how to. So you're telling me you don't know how to throw a punch? Have you not watched Dragon Ball before? I'm actually a huge fan, but watching someone throwing a punch is much more harder than actually doing it. Then at least figure out and do something and do it now. You got it, babe. Bro pulled off a Honda move, and it was basically game. So they managed to secure Okarun's sacred jewel, but there's one major problem. Ira's at death's door. So they all try to figure out on what to do. Well, only two. Granny's just chilling. So their plan was trying to give her CPR, but Granny was like, ain't gonna work. But that's when they all noticed the yokai got back up. But she did not want no more smoke. Her main focus was to save Ira, but they rightfully didn't trust her. So she ripped her mouth open so that she can't swallow anyone. So they decided to trust her, but they were on guard. So they did the operation, and that's when we get to see her backstory. And I ain't gonna lie, it was a sad backstory, but I'm here to keep it brief for y'all. So she's a single mother trying to take care of her child, and she's trying to teach her how to dance, and she's trying to buy her a dress as well. But when I seen this part, I already knew red flags was coming. Once she managed to get her outfit for her on her birthday, they celebrated for the rest of the day. Once they managed to relax, she looked into the stars, and once she did that, I already knew what's going to happen next. She had to deal with the most unfortunate situation while her daughter was watching. So So she tried to fight back, but sad to say it didn't work out. So they managed to take her child away, and she was beaten up badly, but she was determined to try to hunt them down. But that's when her toll kicked in, and that was it. But we seen her on a rooftop dancing, but everyone who's seen this knows that that's her last performance. And that's how she became a yokai. And Ira reminded her of her child. That's why she was obsessed with her. But that's when Ira managed to wake up, and Momo was crying as well, because she was able to see her backstory. So while the yokai was disappearing, Ira decided to give her one last hug, so that she can move on with no regrets. And that's the end for that episode. I'm not gonna lie, it was a sad episode, but we move. Everyone in one spot just chilling, but then Momo apologized to Ira, and she wants to do the same back. But knowing how Ira is, she just refused to do that. So then afterwards, they had a little conflict. After that, she tried to make her move with the Okarun, and then she left.
Few minutes later.
So they played baseball with his ball, and once Granny pitched a strike, he got his ball back.
The next day.
Okarun and Momo was about to eat together, but he had another thing he wanted to do so that he can surprise Momo. So Momo told her friends about it, and one of them asked her to get her some juice. Once she was heading back with the juice, she saw a situation that was happening, but it was not actually what it looks like. Bro was just trying to work out until she kept on bothering him. So while all that was happening, she knocks him down on purpose, and that's how bro got into that situation. So Okarun tried to explain what happened, but obviously she wouldn't listen, and that's when they went to class. So while they were in class, something strange happened. They were transported to another dimension. So Okarun tried to look for Momo, but Ira was transported as well. So they teamed up to find Momo. And of course, Momo was isolated by herself. Well, not really isolated, because she's met with a special pet. And it's extremely dangerous. It's trying to have over 9,000 power level. And now she has to play a sneak mission. While that was happening, they had to face against the alien version of Mike Tyson. And he was about to get a free KO, but Okarun got a D1 save. But then he had to deal with aliens that are banana hungry. So they lifted him up and ripped off his clothes. And all I gotta say, bro is always in the worst situations possible. But then bro randomly got saved from Ira herself. So the alien tried to attack, but Ira was weaving the whole time. But then she used its head to go after the main target. But then she failed, and it almost got collateral damage. So bro kept on trying to swing, but he kept on missing and almost got Okarun. Afterwards, they both tried to double team, but she used one as a shield. So Ira got tired of it and knocked it to the ceiling and tried to go after the main target again. But of course, she failed. Once the alien hit the emo button, Ken got tired of it. But the aliens looked at him goofy and took him out of his transformation immediately. So the one alien tried to knock him out, but bro got tired of it and he hunted him. And that's when Momo came by to the rescue after her mission. So bro got a transformation from the main aliens, don't ask how, and it was putting some major work in. Well, until Momo decided to stop him. That's when Okarun and Ira had crazy synergy. But something happened again. The water has flipped over and now it's everywhere. And the pet that Momo was running away from is also there. Bro was geeking about the creature until this happened. That's when they were swimming for their lives until Ira got caught. I don't know why she stood in the first place, but okay. And it was all because of bro in the water. So while they were swimming away, Momo got a plan. She used him as a vehicle to save Ira. Once they saved her, the two aliens fused together. And that's when the final battle begins. So the alien charged up his laser, but it missed. So they had to go up and think about a plan. Once they came up with a plan, they took it to action and stopped the laser. So Ira tried to do a follow-up, but she immediately got punished. I'm not gonna lie, she took too many L's. I'm not gonna hold. And then she was about to get hit with a laser, but then she got saved. But then they got hit with a random attack. Then we see Momo isolated. So the alien tried to take a chance to finish her off, but then Momo said in the air. Then bro did a finishing move and it was basically game. After all that, they made it back to their own world, but they all got exposed in 4K. After the incident, they were met with a school nurse, and I ain't gonna lie, I would smash. Just look at her. Can you blame me?
No.
But y'all can have the whooping side. I ain't gonna deal with that. But anyways, she thought that they were getting bullied, and they had to say no, because what can they really say? But when she left, they had to figure out about the situation. They already figured out about the situation, so we're gonna skip past a lot.
A few minutes later.
So the one of the aliens managed to survive, and it was bleeding. And yes, that's its blood. So it dropped on the floor, and it was crying before it passed out. So when that happened, they took him in and patched him up, and the alien was grateful for that. So once they were hanging around, the alien told him about his problem. The psycho figured out the problem by getting a whiff of his blood, and the one main thing to solve it was basically milk. So she let the alien have it and take a cow as well. After all that situation happened, later on in the day, Momo's best friend came by, and it was her old crush, and that was basically the end of the episode. And I ain't gonna lie, those episodes are actually crazy. I'm not gonna hold. And my bad, I feel like the last part was rushed, but hey, I hope I made you laugh. laugh. But anyways, I really do hope that you enjoyed this type of video. If you did enjoy, you might as well leave a like, comment, subscribe. It's free. And tell me what's your favorite part. You should let me know. But I do have a Discord server. If you want to stop on by and join in that, then come on ahead. And I also do stream on Twitch as well. Try and grow out my Twitch more. So if you want to stop on by while I'm live, and go on ahead. Lastly, if this video gets a ton of support, then I'll think about doing a longer version. When we might think about it, might just take longer than usual. That's all. Who knows? And also I might do a Zenless video too later on. I'm sorry if I'm just yapping a little bit too long, but I'm pretty sure that's the last thing I want to mention. But anyways, I really hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope to see y'all next time in a different video. If not, I hope y'all have a good life. I love y'all.